Hola, gringos y gringos. Welcome to Gringos Are Us.
Expats with a plan.
I'm Gina,
I'm Mark.
and this week we want to talk to you about our shopping experiences during our first week in the Querétaro metro area.
We've had a lot of fun doing it, and we're going to show it to you right after this.
Welcome back. Well, we've been here about a week,
Yep.
although it'll be probably about 2 weeks by the time you see this. But we've been here about a week, and as typical gringos will do, we've pretty much hit up every, familiar store that we can. The first
Well,
week.
I mean,
just about.
Of course, being gringos, the first place we have to go is Walmart. Yeah, just letting you know.
You know.
And part of that also is we drove right by it on the way to the house. Yeah. So we knew where it was at. So give us a little bit of a break on that because of familiarity. We were going, all right, we know how to get to the Walmart.
Right.
So,
I mean, honestly, part of the reason that we really haven't gotten into any mercados is because
they're not exactly out.
They're not really out here. We haven't really done food carts outside of our drive coming here in the first place. So there haven't been food carts. There haven't been mercados because we're out in a very suburban area, and that's just not around here.
We moved from one cookie cutter place in Asheville to a cookie cutter place in Zákia.
We did.
I mean,
We did.
But it is very nice. We've enjoyed it and everything else.
Yeah.
So after we did the Walmart, on our way home, we passed H-E-B.
Oh, what?
Another U.S. chain store. And so the second place we went was H-E-B.
H-E-B had Swiss cheese, and they didn't want $11 for a package of it. They just wanted 3.
Yep. And they had a lot of familiar things. I do know that if I get the craving and I have to have a Mountain Dew, I know where to get it. Mm-hmm. So after H-E-B, we went to Shadrui at the mall.
Because we saw the Shadrui when we were trying to get money out of an ATM, which we failed miserably.
We couldn't figure this out. One of the banks took the card sideways.
Which was different for us. Scotiabank. Yeah, we've never seen that before.
And what we found was we were trying to take out too much money.
Yeah,
so,
we would put in 12,000 pesos.
And it would go,
no. None of them.
And it just wouldn't say no. It just goes back to the screen to tell you to put in the amount you want.
Just start over. It was like a vicious cycle in a roundabout. And the interesting thing about this was that we were at the Paseo Mall, Paseo Querétaro, and there must have been 4 or 5 banks. Six banks, all in this area at the parking garage. And the Shadrui was very close to that.
And of course,
we tried like 4 of these banks and got shut down every time.
Now, we park, and of course you pay for the parking, it wasn't very much. And we follow the people because we didn't know exactly where to go.
Right.
We followed the wrong group of people.
No, the people who actually wanted to go to the mall.
We followed the mall people instead of the bank people.
But let's talk about the mall for a minute.
Okay.
Okay. So in the United States, malls are pretty much a dying culture. They're turning into places of crime. Eventually stores leave, the rents are too high, there's no profit for them, and you end up with a shell of a building that ends up either getting knocked down or turned into some other repurposed use. And I have to say that is not
No, they are thriving
the
here.
mall culture here. I feel like I'm in high school, college. It's like 80s and 90s all over again. These malls are banging.
Yep, they
They
are.
really are. And they're
And it's
very,
families, and I mean,
Yeah.
it's young, old. It's everybody's in the mall. So And
It's everything you think's going to be there. You got fountains, you got play areas for the kids, you got a movie theater, you got all the high-end stores, you got little niche-like stores, food court. I mean, it's everything you think is going to be in a mall.
Yep.
With the exception of a roof.
In the middle.
The malls, the walking areas in these malls, where typically you would have your floors with your balcony and rails that looks down into atriums and whatnot, there's no roof in that area. It is open air.
There's a roof over the walking area, but when you get to the rail, that's where the roof stops.
I mean, yeah.
So in case it rains, you still can walk the mall without getting wet, but it is open air.
It's open from the top floor down to the.
Yep.
It is an open air mall. It's such an interesting concept. The floors tend to be made of concrete.
Yep.
Not like fancy tile or slick surfaces, because if they get wet,
rain comes.
Yeah.
Rain's going to be there.
But in general, yeah, it's a mall. With an open air.
With a better climate and everything else, makes totally logical sense. So,
we kind of figured and discussed this, that they must save a ton on electricity because they don't have to provide lighting.
Nope.
They don't have to provide air conditioning.
Nope.
And they don't have to heat it.
Nope.
Done.
Bam.
Yeah.
You got it. So we did do Shadrui, did a little shopping there. Remember to take your own bags.
Take your bags. You got to take bags. Yes, they will bag stuff for you if you buy a bag. It's kind of like Aldi's.
Yeah, very much like Aldi's.
Or like going to a Sam's Club or a Costco.
Yep.
You got to take bags.
And our hint is, when you get done unloading the groceries, put the bags back in the car.
Yeah,
because we had 6 bags sitting here at the house. Mm-hmm. We went out today. Did we have a bag in the car? Oh, hell no.
No. So we had to buy 2 bags.
Yes.
And you tip your bagger, because you're expected to bag your own. And if somebody bags your stuff for you, we've pretty much heard that the rule of thumb is they're not on store salary.
No.
They don't get paid. They're there working on tips. So tip your bagger.
Yep.
We're taking Beibei and Chi to the vet so they can get their beauty salon appointment. Going to get all cleaned up and looking beautiful. We failed miserably getting money out of the bank.
Yes, we did.
First day. But we needed to get money out of the bank because we were paying our facilitator in cash.
Yes.
So we came home, we researched and figured out, we were asking for too much.
You get multiple banks, and you get this.
So we went back the next day and success.
Yep, and we get our money out of the 3 different banks, and we're walking back because I decided that there's a Chinese place up on the top floor that I was going to have lunch at, and we're walking along, and all of a sudden we hear out of the blue, "Gringos are us!"
You got to be kidding me.
Huh?
We've been here for what, 3 days?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been here 3 days. We're in a big city and metropolis area, and we're at the mall. In a parking garage.
And we don't even have 700 subscribers at this point.
No! And all of a sudden, somebody's calling us out. That was amazing. Look, we found people who know us. It's our first fans. Hello. Hi, guys.
Hi.
So
welcome to Querétaro.
Thank you. And we learned how to use a bank machine.
Yay!
Yay.
That's a big help.
That was a big help.
All right, we're gonna get some Chinese food because when in Mexico, we eat Chinese.
Why not? Why not? We're having pizza today.
And I started to go, am I wearing a hat? Am I wearing the shirt?
No,
what? No.
No, we weren't wearing any of our branded stuff. We were just out there getting some money.
Getting the money, honey, and then we met them.
And so since we were here at the bank, we saw this food court at the top level, and Mark saw Chinese. So we're going to get us some lunch, because when in Mexico, eat Chinese.
Hey, I just want some food.
Veggie roll.
veggie roll. And then I got the meat mix. See if I can get this open and show the reveal of the meat mix. Oh yeah, noodles, look at that. Mmm. Yum. It smells delicious. And you got
Hunan chicken.
Hunan chicken. Let's eat. Wow, I'm just gonna say, it's a lot of food. I'm taking half of it back home with me, but it was delicious. Let's talk about how much this cost. It's mall food, and you know, food at the mall is always a little overpriced. So such is the case here, but it was really, really good food. I'm going to say the crabby roll that I got was 59 pesos, and the veggie roll was 59 pesos. The meat mix that I got was 139 pesos. Mark's Hunan chicken was 145 pesos. And he got 2 of these little mini Coca-Colas. They were 29 pesos each. They did not charge me for my water. I will assume that my water would have been about the same price. Altogether, this lunch at the mall cost us 460 pesos, or approximately $23. Still really good, and I don't regret it at all. Any regrets?
Yeah, I didn't bring a towel to wipe my head down from the scalp sweat I'm getting because of the heat. But other than that, no, not a regret at all.
So not every place, but a lot of places you must pay to park. And when you arrive, you go to a gate and pull a ticket, just like a parking garage. And when you leave, wherever you are, you go to one of these pay stations, insert your ticket, get it validated, pay what you owe, and you're done. So Mark paid for the ticket. We're on our way out to a parking garage where we parked our car under the shopping facility. Although they did have some parking outside, I believe. But, I mean, why not use the garage? You're protected in weather, right? Plus your car will be cooler when the sun's not beating down on it. One of the things that we found just the other day, in fact, was if you're under a certain amount of time, they don't charge you for the parking. So you put the ticket in, and it comes back and says that you don't owe anything, and it stamps your ticket and releases it, and you're out.
And so today, we had gone almost a week ago to get some things and kept going.
Yeah.
We were going to go back and do our regular grocery shopping. And so today was sort of the day that we went, all right, we got to go get some stuff because we were starting
Right.
to run out.
So we headed out to Sam's Club because I
Yeah.
wanted to see what sort of things are different in the Sam's Club here. So we went up toward Juriquilla and went to the Sam's Club. Now,
And the only thing different was the language.
pretty much. Oh,
I mean-
well, I will say that their pharmacy area, health and beauty products area, was considerably
Smaller.
smaller.
Yeah, no,
And
it
I
was.
was struggling really hard to find a probiotic and a multivitamin, and I ended up having to go to GNC, and I know I totally paid more than I needed to.
But I will say this, from the time that we showed the card to get in and push the buggy in, you felt like you were back in the States because you
Oh, yeah.
couldn't tell. I mean, gee,
yeah.
in the States, when you walk in the door, what's the first things that's right there? Oh, that's right, the TVs.
Electronics, yeah,
Exactly the same.
same layout. Then it was the office supplies.
Yeah, yep.
And then it was the laundry supplies. I
Yep.
mean, it,
And the
literally.
pet supplies.
Yeah.
I mean, you're sitting
Then
there.
it was the bakery and the wine
Well, except they got liquor here, too.
and the meats. Oh, speaking of rompope. Okay, look, my daughter introduced me to rompope at Christmas last year. If you don't know what rompope is, it's literally just an alcoholic eggnog, basically. And apparently it's very popular in Mexico, and especially at the Sam's Club, because they had the regular bottles. And then they had like these huge jugs of it. And then we went somewhere else and they had rompope dessert. couldn't believe it. Oh my goodness. This kind of fulfills like a dream come true. Colorful, arty type supplies that smell like peanut butter cups. It's almost like I died and went to heaven. Pop. 2-liter bottles? Not so much. You can get them occasionally. But he's been buying 1-liter or 3-liter bottles. 3-liter is the norm when you go and buy a bottle.
Buy a bottle.
Right.
Buy a bottle.
Yeah.
We got through with that. Then we decided that we were going to go and pretend that we were above where we really are.
Yeah, we are not. We went to City Market. You want to talk about bougie. OMG. I have never in my life been in a store that had a wine bar so you could imbibe while you shop. I don't know. I've never seen anything like that.
Well, and then the Bar Del Mar.
Well,
The
yeah.
fish bar where you
yeah.
could, and then there had a different food section over here where people were eating as well.
But
And
we learned pretty quickly that there was some major sticker shock on some of the items they wanted there, and we knew darn well that we had bought those items after we have arrived here at far better prices elsewhere. So I cannot imagine why anyone feels like they would want to go to City Market just to buy their groceries. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not that bougie.
well, they did have
So
people stationed everywhere to help you, and it was very elegantly done.
it was a very elegant store.
and there were a lot of people around to assist, and they were constantly, almost every aisle, someone was taking care of it and restocking. And other than that,
Everyone dressed really well that worked
hold
there.
on. There is one thing that made the whole trip to City Market worth it for some people. Yeah.
Okay, I've been looking for my favorite cheeses. And they're imported in the first place from the United Kingdom and other countries. So, I like Wensleydale, I like Stilton, and I like Cambozola.
And guess who found the Cambozola for somebody and stood there going, Gina,
did.
and she's just wandering around.
I was looking at the
ignoring
cheeses
me.
to see if they had Wensleydale. Although somebody today, I can't remember which store it was, actually had a vegan Wensleydale, but they didn't have regular Wensleydale with cranberry. Like, how can you have vegan Wensleydale with cranberry, but you don't have regular Wensleydale with cranberry? I don't get it. But City Market did have Cambozola. And to be fair, they had a lot of imported items that will cost more money.
Yeah, because I could get a 15-pack of Mountain Dew. Wasn't ready to pay that price. Hadn't been that long. Not doing it.
Not doing it yet.
Not doing it yet.
But yes, I did buy the Cambozola.
Oh, yeah.
And when
Knew that was happening.
If you like blue cheese, if you like camembert, if you like brie, but you like that blue cheese flavor, you eat a piece of Cambozola, you're going to need a scotch and a cigarette when
Or
you're
a trip
done.
to the auto motel.
Or a trip to the auto motel.
Anyway. So then on the way home, we decided we had to hit HEB one more time.
Yeah.
So that'll give you an idea of what we've been doing shopping-wise.
So here in Mexico, if you want to get pastries, you pick up one of these pans and some tongs, and you go about on these counters and pick up the items that you want. And then you come over here, like Mark's doing, and you bring it to the counter and they package it up and they price it for you. Mark's being bad.
No. Mark's being retired.
Dining out, we have had 3 experiences. We had one of the first ones we did was, and this is the name of the place, so don't go. Well, you never named the place. The place is called Pizza Delivery.
Pizza Delivery, that's what it's called.
And they had pizza and wings.
It's in a small strip mall, very close to where we're living.
Yep. And got Hawaiian pizza,
Yep,
which was pretty good.
yep.
The wings were what we thought at the time really good.
Look at what they have here. I am totally going to play this right now.
Gina was totally in her element. We walk in, they're playing MTV Total 80s. They have Miss Pac-Man. Did I see her until the food arrived? No.
Nope. Nope.
Did we have, she had to finally just kill herself
I had to
and
kill
let it die.
I had to let my game die. I actually have the first and the second place on the board on Tekken at Pizza Delivery. Come beat me if you can. Not bad. I know.
Not bad.
He likes thin crust. This place has been playing all kinds of fun music. And there's a video game in the corner, which of course you know I had to go play. I mean, we're seriously watching so 80s on MTV right now. Yeah. Pac-Man, Tekken, MTV.
Just broke a 30-some-year streak.
What was the streak?
I'm not watching MTV.
MTV, play it loud. What's next? Just got to listening to Roxette. Oh my gosh. Barry Gibb, Barbra Streisand. Woman in Love, longest held note in pop music history, only to be challenged by Air Supply. And if I could just remember which song it was with Air Supply, I'll come back to that. Now they're playing Bananarama. I am loving this. I just remembered it's Air Supply, All Out of Love. That's the one that had one of the longest held notes. I can't remember whose was longer, theirs or Barbra Streisand, Woman in Love. I'm so excited right now. What's next? Get over here. Yes. Okay, that was good. That was a good throwback. That was delicious. And the entertainment was fun too.
Next night, we go back down the other direction to a little strip mall that's also pretty much here in this big gated community. I mean, it's multiple communities. And so there's a little strip mall down there. And we're trying to figure out where to go and look up, and there's this place called Santa Alitas. Now, don't know why we just had wings the night before. The light bulb did not go off and go, hey, dummy, you're going back to a wing place again.
Yeah.
But we walk in.
But
I'm glad we did.
yes, the wings were
Wow.
outstanding.
Wow.
I had tamarind. Tamarind is how you say it.
Tamarind.
And I had a hot barbecue.
And I had the teriyaki and the buffalo.
Buffalo. How's those wings?
Very good. Teriyaki, even has little sesame seeds on them. Very, very good. Have not tried the buffalo yet, but must stay teriyaki.
OMG. Tamarind is really, really good. It's good. Oh, buffalo gets you?
That's a lot of buffalo. That may be all of Western New York.
And both of them had bite.
Yes, but it was really, really good.
Ooh.
We will probably go back there again sometime. And it was,
Not probably. You can take the word probably out of that. We will be back at Santa Alitas.
yeah.
Hope you guys have enjoyed watching the video of what we were able to show you, since not all of the stores allowed us to video inside it, but that's what we've been doing as far as the shopping is going. If you've gotten any entertainment or any information out of this video, please make sure to give us the thumbs up, like, share, and as always, subscribe.
Ring the bell
Oh, absolutely.
so you get notified when we drop new videos. And please leave us comments. Our community keeps growing, and we're so glad that you're here to share this with us.
We appreciate all of you spending time with us. And until next week,
We are Gringos Are Us.
expats with a plan.
We are doing it.
You can too.
Hasta la próxima vez.
Adios.